The Brotherhood through basketball continues here on the 8th season of the Stallion Cup presented by Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. A total of 14 teams grace our tournament, and we kick things off in this match at hand featuring Vantage Pickleball and DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Live from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in En Domingo and San Juan, we bring you the opening day of Stallion Cup Season 8 presented by Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. The tournament that started in 2023 continues with its usual competitive fire and infectious camaraderie through the sport of basketball. Same as the previous seasons, all games will be streamed live on the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. We are moments away from our opening tip-off as both teams are wrapping up with their warm-up sessions. When we return, it's Vantage Pickleball going up against DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes here at the Stallion Cup Gold Cross Conference. Live action with 5:05 remaining here in the first. We would like to thank our league sponsors, Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. Your security is our priority. Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Shoot 360 Basketball, unlock your game. Nike Park Access, and AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Here comes Albert Chua with the leather. Screen offered by Bon Siaco. Back to Chua. No look pass. Stolen away by Xavier Tanhanco. Here comes the blue shirts on the attack. Yuan Ramirez at the baseline to Tanhanco against Chua. Tanhanco glides. Tanhanco will score. First 2 points of the ball game for Xavier Tanhanco. That will cut. Vantage's lead to 1. Ron Chua at the elbow. By Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here comes Albert Chua. To Lam, jacks up a 3, that is short. Tanhanco with the board. Less than 4 minutes left here in the opening frame. Tanhanco with the sidestep. Yuan Ramirez threads the baseline, couldn't fire. Kick out pass to Hennessy Tew, wide open for 3, too strong. Loose ball, picked up here by Ron Chua. Loose ball, picked up here by Ron Chua. Vantage pickleball down by 1. Chua to the rim, ball tipped by Hennessy Tew. Ball stays no good. Ball possession. Going back to Vantage. Pickleball. Here comes Albert Chua. For the white shirts. Bounce pass. Bon Siaco. Entry to the post to Hennessy Tew. To Manny Sicha rather. Leads to a turnover. Ball possession going back. Here comes Cap Ezer Lim off the jab step. Cheng, corner 3, rims out. Rebound by Lance Poon and a foul will be called. Walang 1. Sinong foul? Chip. Walang 1. 0. 0 yun. 0. 0. 0. Ayaw umamin. Foul will be against Tyron Tan. That will be his second. Baseline inbound play for the blue shirts. Lance Poon looking for the target. Free from the corner. Jackpot! Wow! Another 3-pointer brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. 29-18 advantage for DNG, Speed Supply, Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Mark Chan trying to take it back. His 3-point try is no good. Rebound secured by Aldrich Tan. Fires a pass to France D on the attack. D, one-hander, no good. Ball is tipped, taken away here by Pino Escudero. Vantage pickleball down by 11. Escudero attacks, pocket pass. Ramirez with a floater, no good. Aldrich Tan with the board. He hands it over to Poon, to Aldrich Tan near the top of the key. Miko Cheng gets his screen from France D. Oh, forward pass. That is a turnover against the blue shirts. 5:06 left here in the second. We have a mandatory substitution. Back to live action, we would like to thank our league sponsors, Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. Your security is our priority. Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Shoot 360 Basketball, unlock your game. Nike Park Access, and AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Bon Siaco knocking down that jumper, bringing down DNG, Speed Supply, Liberty Steel Pipe lead to 9. Ramirez off a fake to Hennessy Tew. One dribble, launches a 3, no good. Rebound, picked up here by Kiko Jose. He hands it over. To Manny Sichan. Ball tapped from behind by Juan Ramirez. He completes the steal. 4 and 20 left here in the first half. Ramirez, floater, no good. Rebound by Bon Siako. Here comes Albert Chua, forward pitch to Manny Sichan, leads to a turnover. Ball possession will go back to DNG Speed Supply, Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here is Xavier Tanhanco to Hennessy Tew. Thinking 3. Decides to pass it off to Juan Ramirez. To a cutting Evan Uy. He will be called for a traveling violation. 3 minutes and 48 left here in the second. Vantage pickleball with the possession. Albert Chua signaling a play here for the white shirts. Kiko Jose. Back to Chua. To Bon Siako. Ball tap. Nearly stolen. And a backcourt violation will be called against Vantage pickleball. Sideline inbound play for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Ramirez to Tew. Back to Ramirez. He launches a 3 offline. Rebound by Kiko Jose. 3-on-3 on the other end. Albert Chua with a scoop shot. Chua will miss. A tap here by Tanhanco. Ball in the hands of Aldrich Tan now with Juan Ramirez leading the attack. Ramirez gets fouled. The foul will be called against Bon Siako. That will be the first against Siako. Heading to the free throw line. Just waiting for him to stand up is Juan Ramirez. And just releasing his shoes after that collision with Bon Siako. Still a 29-20 lead for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Two foul shots will be taken here by Juan Ramirez. First free throw for Juan. That one bounces in. It is now a 30-20 lead for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Second one is no good. Albert Chua locating Bon Siako. To Ron Chua. To the post we go. To Sicha. Kick out to Ron Chua. Off balance. He gets fouled. The foul will be called against number 7. That is Xavier Tanhanco. Baseline inbound play for Vantage pickleball. Kiko Jose. Pass to them inbound. To Ron Chua. Albert Chua with the leather. Bon Siako off a fake. Bon lays it in. 4 points now in the ballgame for Bon Siako. 8-point advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Ramirez finds Tanhanco. Back to Ramirez. Hennessy Tew. Open fire 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes. A new state of hydration. 33-22 advantage for the blue shirts. Ron Chua near the free throw line. Finds Albert Chua. Bounce pass. Manny Sicha. Jumper bottom. 4 points now in the ballgame for Manny Sicha. Timeout requested by DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. Here comes Juan Ramirez with the leather. Finds Xavier Tanhanco. Jab stepping. Screen by Ramirez. Tanhanco. One-on-one against Ron Chua. To Ramirez. Guarded by Bon Siaco. To the post. Aldrich Tan. Double team. Couldn't fire. Boy. Off balance shot. No good. And caught stepping on the end line was Hennessy 2. Ball possession going back to Vantage. Pickleball. The white shirts are down by 9. Here is Albert Chua with the leather. Kiko Jose with the post pass to Manny Sicha. Spins. Hook shot. Trickles in. 6 points now in the contest for Manny Sicha. Still a 7-point advantage for DNG Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. 2 for 3. Jackpot! Wow! Another 3-pointer by Hennessy 2. Brought to us by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Back to 10 is the lead of the blue shirt. Sicha trying to take it back. That is no good. Rebound by Xavier Tanhanco with 54 seconds left here in the second frame. Tanhanco carving space, nearly losing control of the leather. Tanhanco off balance shot is good. A 12-point advantage for DNG Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. A foul will be called against Hennessy 2. Last foul to give for the blue shirts. Bon Siaco with a bounce pass. Manny Sicha from close range. Shot is face off. Sicha will be called for a traveling. 32.8 seconds left here in the second. Possession going back to DNG Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Tanhanco finds Ramirez. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Kiko Jose. A differential of a second. Shot clock to game clock. Ron Chua sprays to Albert Chua. No look pass. Sicha. The shot trickles in. Wow. 8 points now in the ball game for Manny Sicha. As Albert Chua gets called for a warning for delay of game. Hennessy 2 finds Ramirez. 8 seconds left here in the second frame. Ramirez near the elbow. Handoff. Tanhanco spins. Fires a 3. That is no good. And at the half, it's a 38-28 advantage for DNG Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes over Vantage Pickleball. The second half of this ball game when we come back. We welcome you to the second half of this ball game between Vantage Pickleball and DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes, the opening night of Stallion Cup Season 8 presented by Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. An 8-point lead now after that Mark Chan jumper. Live from inside the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan, this is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. 38-30 is our count. Jumper is missed by France D as Escudero couldn't handle that pass from Mark Chan. Ball possession going back to DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here is Xavier Tanhanco with the leather to Ezer Lim with a pump fake guarded by Escudero. Back to Tanhanco against Peter Ramirez. Oh, ball nearly stolen. Oh, but an offensive foul will be called against Xavier Tanhanco. Foul number 2 against Xavier. Sideline inbound play for Vantage Pickleball. Siako to Kino Escudero. Peter Ramirez with a post pass to Mark Chan. Entry, stolen away by Aldrich Tan. Here comes DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty on the run. Lance Spoon slicing to the rim, stolen away by Bon Siako to Peter Ramirez on a 2-on-1. Bon Siako, easy two. That was this play brought to you by Nike Park Access. Lead down to 6 for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here comes Tanhanco against Escudero to Ezer Lim. Screen by Aldrich Tan. Lim gets fouled. The foul will be called against number 15, that is Peter Ramirez. Baseline inbound play for Ezer Lim. Poon will get called for a traveling violation. .808 left here in the third. Here comes Peter Ramirez. To the post we go. Bon Siako, the sidestep, glides to the rim. Siako will score. 38-34 count. Blue Shirts still with the lead. Jumper goes in and out for France D. Rebound taken by Mark Chan. Manny Sicha goes blast. Sicha will score. 8-0 run to start of the third frame for Vantage Pickleball. Timeout requested by DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Seven and 37 here in the third. Ezer Lim jacks up a 3. That one is no good. Rebound by Xavier Tanhanco. Ball at the hands of France D. Ball touched last by Kino Escudero. Ball stays with DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Sideline inbound for the Blue Shirts. Cheng against Escudero. Bounce pass to Lim. Entry to Aldrich Tan. Kick out. Cheng for 3. No good. Tan with another rebound. Fresh 14 for the Blue Shirts. Lim spins middle. Block by Bon Siako. Shot block brought to you by Shoot 360 Basketball. Unlock your game. Meanwhile, on the other end, Sicha lays it in. That pass from Peter Ramirez brought to us by Nike Park Access. Ball game tied at 38. Vantage pickleball on a 10-0 spurt. Escudero comes up with a steal. To Bonciaco, bounce pass. Sicha powers his way to the rim, no good. Mark Chan, put back try, no good. Aldrich Tan clears the board. France D finds Miko Cheng, back to D. He lays it in, D will score. First 2 points of the second half for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes, courtesy of France D. Asquino Escudero will miss on that 3-point try. Ezer Lim finds Tanhanco, guarded by Ramirez. Back to Lim. Back to D. Ezer Lim goes cross-court. Tanhanco against Ramirez. Glides, lefty layup. That one bounces out. Rebound by Mark Chan. With a bounce to Bonciaco. Ball stolen away by Miko Cheng. Oh, but Escudero with a counter. Mark Chan, pull-up jumper. Front rims that one. Rebound by Aldrich Tan. 5:48 left here in the third. Here is Tanhanco with the ball. Spots up for 3. Wide left. Rebound by Mark Chan. Forward pitch. Tokino Escudero. Hesitation dribble. Defended by Ezer Lim. To Sicha. Back to Escudero. Vantage pickleball down by 2. Peter Ramirez lines up for 3. No good. Rebound by Manny Sicha. Post play, no good. Bonciaco from under the rim. He finds Ramirez. Floater off the glass is good. Ball game tied at 40 with 5 and 10 left here in the third. Miko Cheng finding Xavier Tanhanco. Defended by Peter Ramirez. Back to Cheng. To the post we go to Aldrich Tan against Sicha. Now ball at the hands of Xavier Tanhanco. Cheng for 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes. A new state of hydration. 43-40 advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Foul called against Ezer Lim. That will be his first. Back on the floor is Hennessy Chu and Yuan Ramirez. Albert Chua signaling a play for the boys in white. Siaco back to Chua. Peter Ramirez, corner 3, no good. Rebound secured by Aldrich Tan. Rebound number 13 for Aldrich. Meanwhile, Tanhanco on the other end. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound by Albert Chua. Vantage pickleball down by 3. Chua, zip pass. Ramirez to the rim. Got held on to by Hennessy 2. He will be called for the foul. Heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair is Peter Ramirez. He misses on the first of 2. Score remains at 43-40, still in favor of DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Second free throw for Ramirez is also a miss. Rebound secured by Xavier Tanhanco. 4-minute mark of the third. Yuan Ramirez defended by Albert Chua. Cross court to Hennessy 2. Hounded by Ramirez. Hook shot by Aldrich Tan is a miss. Rebound by Mark Chan. Here comes Albert Chua with the leather. Bonciaco drives middle, drop pass. Manny Sicha off the fake. Oh, he will be called for a traveling violation. 15th turnover of the ball game against Vantage Pickleball. Kiko Jose back on the floor. Here comes Yuan Ramirez. Entry to Tanhanco. Fadeaway J. Rattles out. Aldrich Tan keeping the possession alive. The hook shot won't work. Rebound by Mark Chan. Albert Chua with an outlet. Jose. Back to Chua. Cross court to Tan. Mark Chan launches a 3. Jackpot! Tie ball game at 43 with that 3-pointer. Brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Less than 3 minutes left here in the third. Here is Miko Cheng, defended by Albert Chua. Kick out to Hennessy Tiu. They swing the leather to Yuan Ramirez. Ramirez spins to traffic. Miko Cheng fires a three. No good. Rebound secured by Mark Chan. Albert Chua is fouled. Foul will be called against Miko Cheng. That will be his second. No teammate in the penalty as France D returns to action. He replaces Xavier Tanhanko. Here is Tyrone Tan with the ball. Albert Chua to Tan to Mark Chan. Oh, ball stolen away. France D leading the attack. 3-on-1 on the other end. Ramirez is fouled. Foul will be called against Tyrone Tan, and that will be his third. Heading to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Yuan Ramirez. Already with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists in this ball game. But he misses the first. Ball game still tied at 43. Second foul shot on its way for Ramirez. That is good. 1 point advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here comes Albert Chua, defended by Miko Cheng to Tyrone Tan. Post pass. Mark Chan with a kick out. Albert Chua off a fake. Chua glides, goes glass. Chua will miss. Rebound plucked out by France D to Miko Cheng. Stops on a dime. Jumper, no good. And a loose ball foul will be called against Kiko Jose. Baseline inbound play for the blue shirts. Here comes Spoon to the corner. He finds Miko Cheng. Cross court. Hennessy Tiu for 3. That is a miss. Possession going back to Vantage Pickleball. The white shirts are down by 1. Chua to Mark Chan, defended by Yuan Ramirez. Kiko Jose providing the Varejao screen to Tan. He launches a 3, no good. Rebound by Yuan Ramirez. Met up top by Tyrone Tan. France D attacks. He gets fouled by number 30. That is Ron Chua, and that will be his third. Last foul to give for Vantage Pickleball. Q. Miko Cheng for 3. No good. Rebound by Albert Chua. Bounce pass to Kiko Jose. Stops on a dime. Mid-range J. Bounces out. Tyrone Tan couldn't hang on to the leather. Ball taken away by Yuan Ramirez. To Lance Spoon. Rip through move. Ooh, he got fouled. Foul will be called against Albert Chua. At the line to shoot a pair is Lance Spoon. The first one for Lance is good. 2-point advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Second free throw is short, but he gets the ball back. Goes glass, no good on that attempt. Rebound by Albert Chua. 40 seconds remaining here in the third. Chua losing control of the leather. Steal completed by Lance Spoon. Here comes the blue shirts. Spoon to the rim. One-hander is no good. Ball touched last by, it could be France D or Lance Spoon or Miko Cheng rather. 28 seconds left here in the third. Timeout requested by Vantage Pickleball. This timeout brought to you by Nike Park Access. Back in a bit. Yeah. Back to live action here with 21 seconds left here in the third. Here is Mark Chan. Defended by Ramirez. Passing it to nobody. Ball possession going back to DNG. Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Xavier Tanhanco back on the floor. He replaces Hennessy 2. Pick up by Cheng to France D at the middle. Cheng with a pump fake. Cheng attacks to the corner. Ramirez for 3. No good. Rebound by Mark Chan. Oh, ball plucked out by Poon. Jose to Chua in the third with DNG Feed Supply. Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes ahead 45-43 over Vantage Pickleball. The fourth quarter of this ball game when we come back. Welcome into the fourth quarter of this ball game between Vantage Pickleball and DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. 2-point advantage for the blue shirts to start off the payoff period. Rebound secured by Albert Chua. Manny Sicha sprays a pass. Ramirez ties this ball game at 45. That is his play brought to us by Nike Park Access. Here is Ezra Lim with a bounce pass to France D. Defended by Escudero. D. Leaner. Ooh, he gets fouled. The foul will be called against Kino Escudero. At the line to shoot a pair is France D. 4 points, 4 boards, 2 assists in this ball game. First free throw for France. That one is a miss. Game tied at 45 with 9 at the 9:22 mark of the final frame. The second free throw for France D is good. 1 point advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Albert Chua sets up the offense for the white shirts. Manny Sicha at the elbow. Back to Albert Chua. Bounce pass to Ramirez. Escudero off a fake. Kick out. Ramirez for 3. No good. Sicha with offensive rebound. Keeping the possession alive. But the aired pass stolen away by Nico Cheng. The blue shirts on the attack. Cheng. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound by Bonciaco. He hands it over to Albert Chua. To Escudero. Back to Chua. At the top of the key, Chua to Escudero for 3. That one goes over the backboard. Ball possession going back to DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. 8:30 mark of the fourth frame. Here is Cap Ezra Lim. Finding Xavier Tanhanco. Launches a 3. Too strong. Rebound by Manny Sicha. He hands it over to Albert Chua. Forward to Peter Ramirez. Sicha open for 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes in your state of hydration. 48-46 lead for Vantage Pickleball. Xavier Tanhanco. Screen by Tanhanco for 3. Wide left. Rebound secured by Bonciaco. All in the hands of Kino Escudero. Albert Chua. Back to Escudero. Chua. Swings a pass to Manny Sicha behind the back dribble. Manny with a no-look pass. Siako. Pump fake to Chua. Ramirez open for 3. Jackpot! Another 3-pointer. Brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. 51-46 count in favor of Vantage. Pickleball. Lim to Tanhanko. Screen by Tan. Tanhanko lays it in. Count the basket. That's the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Xavier Tanhanko. Brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Foul called against Manny Sicha. Mark Chan is back on the floor. He replaces Albert Chua. Bonus free throw for Tanhanko is no good. 3-point advantage for Vantage. Pickleball. Escudero finds Mark Chan. Entry to Manny Sicha. Kick out to Kino Escudero. 1-on-1 against Yuan Ramirez. 6 seconds on the Vantage shot clock. Siako attacks middle, hangs in the air. Siako is fouled. Muscling his way to the rim. For 2 free throws is Bon Siako. That's Aldrich Stan. Gets called for foul number 3. Siako at the stripe to shoot 2. The first free throw for Bon is no good. 8 points, 5 rebounds for Bon Siako. Second one on its way, that is short. Rebound by Xavier Tanhanko. To the corner, finds Ramirez. The leaner doesn't work. And a pushing foul will be called against Ramirez. That will be his first personal foul. We have Miko Cheng entering the ball game. He replaces Yuan Ramirez. Here comes Kino Escudero on the attack against Stan Escudero. The layup try doesn't work. Miko Cheng secures the leather. Defended by Peter Ramirez. The Blue Shirts are down by 3. Here comes Cap Ezra Lim with the ball to Tanhanko. Someone is open at the corner. Tanhanko, leaner off the glass, falls in. 14 points in the contest for Xavier Tanhanko. Just a 1-point lead for Vantage. Pickleball. Mark Chan fires a 3. No good. Loose ball. Picked up by Manny Sicha. Hands it over to Ramirez to the post. Bon Siako, the short stab won't work. Aldrich Stan with the rebound. Xavier Tanhanko. Oh, and a blocking foul will be called against Kino Escudero. Third personal against Kino. Sideline inbound play for the Blue Shirts. Here is France D against Escudero. D is fouled. Foul will be called against Kino Escudero. That will be its 4th. France D heads to the stripe to shoot a pair. Albert Chua will replace Escudero. Heading to the line to shoot a pair is France D, now with 5 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists. First free throw for France, that is good. Ball game tied at 51 as France fires for the second. That one is so good. Ball game deadlock at 51. Here is Albert Chua, defended by Miko Cheng. Chua, eyeball to eyeball with Mark Chan. Siako off the cut at the elbow. Siako powers his way to the rim. That is a turnover. Possession going back to DNG, Feed Supply, Philippine, Liberty Seal Pipes. As we approach the halfway mark of the payoff period, Xavier Tanhanko finds Cap Ezer Lim. Swings a pass to Miko Cheng. To France D. Down the post. Kick out. Tanhanko for 3. That is short. Ezer Lim with a rebound. Ball is tipped. Ramirez with a takeaway. Hands it over to Bon Siako. Goes cross court to Ron Chua. To a cutting Peter Ramirez. Off the glass shot is good. 53-51 lead for Vantage. Pickleball. NEC2 finds Ezer Lim. Cap Ezer is fouled. Foul called. Will it be against Manny Sicha? Yep. Manny Sicha called for foul number 3. Heading to the stripe. Shooting 2. It's Cap Ezer Lim. 4 minutes and 20 left here in the fourth. The first free throw for Lim. That one is good. (53-52) count in favor of Vantage. Pickleball. Second free throw on its way. He will miss. Vantage Pickleball clinging to a 1-point lead. Mark Chan on the attack. Chan is fouled. Foul called against France D. Heading to the stripe to shoot a pair is Mark Chan. The first one is offline. Still a 53-52 lead for Vantage. Pickleball. Second free throw is also no good. Ball secured by Hennessy 2. Xavier Tanhanko. Now with Miko Cheng. A chance here for the blue shirts to grab the lead. Tanhanko to Cheng. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Floater. That is good. 54-53 advantage for DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Here comes Albert Chua. Mark Chan defended by France D. To Bon Siako. Peter Ramirez. Jumper. No good. Manny Sicha with the rebound. Rises over Hennessy 2. Count the basket. Plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Manny Sicha. That is brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes, a new state of hydration. Hennessy 2 called for foul number 3 as Manny Sicha completes the 3-point play. That will give Vantage Pickleball a 56-54 lead. Here is Miko Cheng to the middle. Finds France D. Ball is loose. Oh, stolen away by Manny Sicha. He gives it up to Albert Chua. Finding a gap. Chua with a bounce pass to Bon Siako. Ball nearly stolen to Sicha. Uncorks a 3. Off the glass is good. Oh. 59-54 lead for Vantage Pickleball. 21 points in the ballgame for Manny Sicha. Here comes Hennessy 2. One dribble at the top of the key. Entry pass. Oh, stolen away by Mark Chan. 2 minutes and 47 here in the fourth. Peter Ramirez with the pass to Manny Sicha. Spins. Oh, stolen away by Miko Cheng. Foul given up by Mark Chan. Both teams claim the penalty that will send Miko Cheng to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Aldrich Stan replaces Hennessy 2. Miko Cheng at the stripe for a pair. The first one for Miko is good. 59-55 count in favor of Vantage Pickleball. Second free throw for Miko is also a make. Marky. Down to 3 is the lead of Vantage. Here is Albert Chua with a bounce pass to Sicha. Back to Chua to the post to Bon Siako. Guarded by Cap Ezer Lim. Siako spins, strips. Ball stays with DNG. Feed supply, Philippine Liberties. With the Vantage Pickleball rather.
7 seconds on the shot.
With 7 on the shot clock, Albert Chua inbound finds Manny Sicha. Ball touch last by Aldrich Tan. 3 seconds on that Vantage Pickleball shot clock. And before this possession, a timeout requested by Vantage Pickleball. The timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Sideline inbound play for Vantage Pickleball with the 3 seconds on the shot clock. Chua spots Ramirez with a runner. Ramirez will miss. Rebound picked up by Cap Ezer Elim to France D. Miko Cheng. Hesitation dribble to Xavier Tanhanko. Spins out. Cheng for 3. No good. Rebound by Aldrich Tan. A shot. Out. Goes in and out. Last 2-minute call by Kuya Anjo Pere. Brought to us by Nike Park Access. Here comes Albert Chua. Ramirez near the corner. Back to Chua. Asking for a clear out. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Sicha for 3. No good. Bonsiaco with a tap. Ball possession going the way of a DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Lance Poon re-enters the ball game with 1:33 left here in the fourth. Inbound from the end line for the blue shirts. Here is Ezer Lim to Poon. Back to Cap Ezer Lim down the shaded lane with a pickup. Poon straight away 3. No good. Rebound. Ball touch last by a white shirt. Ball stays with DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. 1:15 left here in the fourth. Timeout requested by DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We'll be back. Back to live action. France D will miss. Rebound secured by Peter Ramirez. Big defensive stop there by Vantage Pickleball. Ramirez bounce pass. Manny Sicha all alone. Count the basket. Plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Manny Sicha. Brought to you by Ultra Electrolytes. A new state of hydration. As Manny Sicha heads to the stripe to shoot the bonus. 24 points in the ball game for Manny Sicha. That will give Vantage Pickleball a 62 to 56 lead. Lim Tanhanko for 3 short. But they get the ball back. Ezer Lim to the paint. Ball touched last by Bon Siako. Possession will stay with DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. They inbound from the baseline. Lim. Poon for 3. No good. Rebound by Xavier Tanhanko. Off balance shot. No foul call. Rebound by Ramirez. With a pass to Albert Chua. Manny Sicha. Back to Chua. To Mark Chan. 33 seconds left here in the fourth. Mark Chan, hounded by Xavier Tanhanko. Chan with a crossover. Drop pass, Ramirez. Short jumper is gone. That assist play brought to you by Nike Park Access. 64-56 lead for Vantage Pickleball. Lim drives and a foul will be called against number 18. That is Manny Sicha. Foul number 4 against Manny Sicha. Scott Ezer Lim misses on the first. Still an 8-point advantage for Vantage Pickleball as Lim knocks down the second. 64-57 is our count. Mark Chan fouled by France D. That will be foul number 2 against France. Heading to the stripe to shoot a pair is Mark Chan. 7 points, 14 rebounds in this ball game. But Chan misses the first. Second free throw for Chan. That one is a make. 65-57 lead for Vantage Pickleball. Timeout requested by DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. Timeout brought to you by Nike Park Access. The final 11.5 of this ball game when we come back. Sideline inbound play for the blue shirts. Here comes Cap Ezer Lim to the corner. Lands Spoon. 3-point try. God! Lead down to 5 for Vantage Pickleball. Ramirez with a leather and a foul given up by France D. Both teams in the penalty. That will send Peter Ramirez to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 13 points, 2 boards, 4 assists for Peter. Missing on the first try. Second free throw for Ramirez. That is a make. 6-point lead for Vantage Pickleball. Ball touch last by Mark Chan. And our final score. It's a 66-60 opening day win for Vantage Pickleball over DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Post-game interviews when we come back. Here, sir. We have here our Ultra Electrolytes best player of the ball game, Manny Sicha, leading Vantage Pickleball to an opening day win over DNG Feed Supply Philippine Liberty Steel Pipes to a score of 66-60. Manny Sicha finished with 24 points, 9 rebounds of 6 of 13 shooting from the field. Una muna, sir, first time in the Stallion Cup. What a debut. How did you find out about the Stallion Cup? Your first time here?
From my friend Neil D. So, I was supposed to be part of Siva, his team, pero it's parang draft pick pala. So I got into Vantage. Yeah, so from Neil D.
Well, what a first game, no? 24 points, top scoring for this ball game. How do you find the competition here at the Stallion Cup?
Actually, it's very intense. The players are tall. The game's very intense all throughout. It was a hard win. Good thing my team was active defensively, so we really pushed hard until the last minute.
This is quite a long tournament, 1 game down, 12 more to go. What can we expect from Manny Sicha and the rest of Vantage Pickleball for the rest of the elimination round?
Definitely we'll work harder as a team, and hopefully I'll do better. I'll do more and better in the next game.
Finally, sir, anyone you want to greet, to thank, or give a shout out to?
Maybe my wife, Ayana.
That's it. Again, best player of the ball game brought to us by Ultra Electrolytes, the debuting Manny Sicha leading Vantage Pickleball to this victory. When we come back, our main game, we have Peto and Seva going up against Antonio's Polyform. You're watching the opening day of the Stallion Cup Season 8 presented by Gold Cross Security and Investigation Agency. Good game, sir.